Hello everyone. Today we're going to be talking about the most exciting decks coming up in Booster Set 5. Today I'm joined by Sunako TCG, who is going to help us explain all the awesome decks that we have for us. Would you like to introduce yourself, Sunako?
Yeah, by now you should know me as playing Digimon and Cards Fight Vanguard, as I won the championship accidentally. And yeah, just check out my channel. Nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you guys and have you on this channel. So let's go ahead and just go straight into the list and see what everyone's looking forward to. So first up we have Hexablaumon. Hexablaumon is really exciting because it introduces a new kind of win condition to blue, which is stunning your opponent's Digimon. And it also powers up the source removal effects they had before. We have cards like that structure deck Gabumon that discards sources. And Hexablau makes those old cards even more powerful because it freezes an opponent's Digimon that is affected by those effects. With the right matchup, it really stops a lot of decks hardcore. So like Rookie Rush, it has a really hard matchup. So if you really hate Rookie Rush, Hexablau is the deck for you to play. It's also just very cool being able to gain memory for discarding sources with Blue Komon and those other inheritables. So it's a really nice aggressive deck that rewards Blue's playstyle.
That deck is one of the reasons why Gamamon from the booster set 0.0 is jumping on the prices, as they will be using Gamamon from the promotional pack. And also the Hexablaumon skill a little bit reminds me of Shikakumon skill that is 1.5 rare, that does not that when your opponent doesn't have any Digivolution sources, it gives -1 security. So it's kinda stops the opponent, and it also considered as blue Digimon. So maybe in the future we can see something some deck builds also with Shikakumon. And Sora and Jo is super nice damers that Hexablaumon will be using in their deck. I believe that is gonna be like one of the best tamers to get memory. And I like also that deck uses old Ultra Force Vidramon. I'm sorry if I pronounced badly the name. Ult Force Vidramon. Like I can't wait to build my old Ult Force Vidramon deck together with the Hexablaumon. And now we can go to the Lord Nightmon. So I believe that deck is gonna be a little bit annoying. It's totally gonna be super strong deck. It is super stable, and it has like, I hate when opponents will be not promoting their Digitama to the area until they have Lord Nightmon Digi-evolved and ready to attack. And then they will just attack, call the Nightmon, do -4000 probably to your blocker. They also will be using other skills that gives minus DP, and they will just clean your blockers out of the way. And on final touch they will Digi-evolve their Nightmon into /Angemon to give you another -8000. So that is gonna be like annoying deck to battle against.
Yeah, I agree. Super annoying. And then you also have rookies like Starmon, so if /Angemon somehow isn't enough, they'll always have enough to delete your Digimon. And then all these are on play too, so like while your Digimon are getting deleted, they're just getting more Digimon on field. It is so strong, and it's consistent because it has those searchers like, is it Kotemon, I believe, and Gladimon? So it's really hard for Lord Nightmon to brick because they also have TK Tamer, which checks their security. And then yeah, like you said, they can hide it in Raising because their effect is like when attacking, not when Digivolving, so they don't even mind Digivolving in the Raising. It's so crazy. After that, we got Shoutmon DX. So Shoutmon DX is really cool in my opinion because it actually has a pretty good matchup into Lord Knight. Red in general struggles, but it's such a fast deck that you might be able to like sneak away a win by getting rid of their security so fast. But the really exciting thing for me is that Shoutmon DX is one of the first new set of cards introduced in this set. They can Digivolve from 2 different levels. So it could Digivolve from a level 5, and then it could also Digivolve from a level 6 for only 2 cost. That's really cool because it also has a new when Digivolving effect to add a red card from your hand, a red Digimon from your hand to its sources. So if you Digivolve into Zeke first, or any other red mega, you can still Digivolve over Shoutmon and then add another card, and you have this really huge stack, like this gigantic stack. I've seen people like on Tabletop Simulator, they have like 13 cards underneath Shoutmon DX, and that is just so fun. And then all the inheritables give you so much DP and then so much security attacks, so that's really fun. And it's always just exciting having new mechanics like that introduced in the game, and it's cool that Shoutmon is the one to show that off. And then it also has Blitz, which lets you attack even if you pass memory.
It is super exciting to wait for those new mechanics. And also I noticed that some players tend to tech choice the Metal Greymon Secret Rare from the booster set 1. Again, it just goes super well with theme of the deck, because you can wipe out 5 security cards at once.
Yeah.
And what now, we can go to the Diabramon deck. So we definitely know that Diabramon is one of the fan favorites. We can see that by the prices of the promo cards going on, and they will still going up. That's crazy. And maybe you would like to add a little bit more about this deck, as I actually didn't playtest that a lot.
Okay, yeah. I've been playtesting it more recently. I didn't too much in the past when it was Japan only, but it's a really cool deck because, as you said, it's very true that it's a fan favorite because everyone saw it in like Digimon the movie when they were a little kid, and they remember the cool fight with Omnimon. So what I like about this card is that this deck, it makes copies of itself with the little tokens that share the same name of Diaboramon. So that's pretty cool because it's like referencing the movie where he makes a bunch of copies of itself to slow down the internet and like invade the world and stuff like that. So having those tokens is a really cool mechanic. And then we also have a level 7 in this deck that if you destroy one of the tokens, you can play it just for 3. And it also has Rush, that's Armageddonmon, I believe. So that is also cool because Armageddonmon acts kind of as a counter to booster set 1 Omnimon, which is again like making the effects kind of follow the movie, which is really cool for fans of the anime to come in and see that. And then there's so much new support too. It's not just 1 or 2 cards. I think it gets like a new Digimon at every level. So even if you played it in booster set 1, there's so much new to experiment with and to try out. So that's very cool. And then, like you said, that promo is pretty expensive because there's a lot of excitement for it. Because with a couple of tokens out, it does so many security checks.
And Arata, the Tamer, has such cool skill. Not only he himself is edgy, but his skill is super nice.
Oh yeah, that is so true.
And then we have a Rafflesimon deck. So basically, again, it is a green deck that it relies a lot on Digiburst, and it has like on every level of Digimon it has Digiburst skill, which is also very nice and cool because it is kind of like something new that we are anticipating in the booster set 5. And it uses a lot of Palmon cards, and I like the Palmon from the BT5 that says that you can return your Palmon back to the Digisources, I believe. And you can actually return the Palmon that is promo from the booster set 4. And I'm not sure if Japan actually had it, because for me it looks like super strong skill that you actually can use Palmon from the BT5 to return back your Palmon to your Digisources, and which says that when you Digiburst, you get jamming. And also Rafflesimon, the boss main card, she has also very nice skill. The deck, it is so control and it stops your opponent very well. And then with the Digiburst skills, you just try to finish your opponent. And Mimi Tachikawa is still the best tamer. Would you like to add something up?
Yeah, I agree. She's such a great tamer, and I think she gets even stronger because they have that new Terriermon assistant card. It's Digiburst on a rookie, which would normally be kind of awkward because then you gotta wait a turn to bring it out. But because of Mimi, you could just start, you could just rest and then bring it out right away and then Digiburst. So it's cool to see decks like this support old cards like that. I definitely agree with all you said. Like, this is such an exciting deck.
I'm super excited for the fact that Bandai actually releases some cards before Japan gets them. That is super exciting. Okay, then we can go to the last deck, right? We still have purple.
Oh yeah, what would you say is the most exciting deck for purple in this meta?
Well, of course, the name is Black Dukemon.
Yes. Yeah, Chaos Dukemon in here. That's true.
I'm super excited for the cards as Black Vargrowlomon. That card is just super strong. It deletes if it can attack again. It has Digiburst skill. I like that card a lot. And yeah, the purple will just do much more. I believe they will revive their rookies much more often and just do a Suicide Squad. And also they will use that new Dark Omnimon. Zwart Omnimon, how was it?
Yeah, Omnimon Sword, that's right.
Yeah, and then that's gonna be crazy. And they will still be using the Hell's Gate from the booster set 4, because Hell's Gate is gonna be such a good meta choice, because everyone will be playing now level 7s in their decks. So that is gonna be crazy.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be so crazy. And I know like so many people love Gallantmon already, and then you have like an evil Gallantmon in purple, so like everyone's gonna be wanting to play that. It's gonna be so cool. And then you could recycle stuff with Omnimon Sword. Purple probably got like the coolest tools in this entire set. There are so many different ways to play it now. It's so exciting.
And Mega Digimon Fusion is another crazy card that purple will also definitely use. And sometimes we can forget that Millennium exists. We can also use Mega Digimon Fusion on Millennium skill just to bounce back opponents' Digimons.
Yes, it's so true. Purple has like a lot of options to control and like destroy your Digimon out. It's very crazy. Really good set for it. So that is the most exciting decks for every color. We have one for every color here. This was a lot of fun. I hope you guys look forward to these decks and learn something. Maybe if you weren't interested in one of these decks before and now you are. Thank you, Sunako, so much for coming onto the channel. Thank you for having me on to collab with you on this. This was a ton of fun.
Thank you.
Thank you. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye.